My name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought we'd do our color and chat part 3 and see if we can get finished or close to being finished tonight. So the book that we're continuing to color in is Up in the Air, an adult coloring book, Creatively Calm Studios. And I am using these colored pencils, Fan Van. I got these in some Happy Mail that I won through a giveaway. So yeah, let's continue on. Here we are. So far I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited to see what more it's going to look like. And I think tonight I'm going to start with these leaves. So for those two colors I'm using medium green, and they have numbers on them. So I don't know if they have more colors than all this. Maybe. And Palm Leaf 49. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm just going to kind of go in here a little bit with this. I did sharpen some of my pencils before I started recording, but not all of them. Let's see. So how is everyone doing tonight? I am so tired today. I had my spurts, of like energy that came in throughout the day, but now I could go to bed. Last night, me and the hubby, well, he was watching some TV in the living room and I had my book. And I was watching a little bit what he was watching, but I was also reading. And I was so hooked into this book. I think it's like a series or something. I've heard a little bit about it. But it's free if you have a Kindle on Amazon Prime. But my Kindle I do on my iPad. So I have the Kindle app on my iPad. Because I do have a Kindle too, but I like the iPad because it's bigger and I can see better. So the book that I was reading is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. If any of you guys read that, oh my gosh, it's so addicting. Like, I didn't want to stop reading, and I think I was wide awake. Before you know it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so late. Like, I don't ever stay up this late hardly anymore. I used to like to color. Currently, I haven't been because, I'm expecting, and I've been going to bed earlier. My husband didn't even realize it today. After he's done with work, he was like sitting in the chair, falling asleep after supper. And he's like, I didn't realize how late it was when we went to bed last night. I was like, I know. I was zoned in my book and he was zoned in watching his show. It was nice though, because we don't stay up too late together too often. It's nice to have a little peace and quiet and enjoying our night. I don't know if I'll be reading. We'll see, because I was so tired. So tired. And I want to shower and stuff, so I'll probably just end up going to bed after. Well, once my kids are asleep. I'm recording this early again, of course. Earlier than normal. I think I'm liking using these couple of colors in this though. It's kind of neat. I was going to do a brown, but I thought it'd be too much browns. So, excuse me, I got a cough here. Hold on one moment, I'm sorry. Had a little tickle. Alright, now I'm going to go back into these leaves. And I'm just using a green and olive for those colors. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a great day. Great days are the best days, aren't they? I should just go around all these leaves and just start filling them in a little bit, because we're using the same colors. So I don't think it'll really matter too much. I'll color this one a little more up here. Tonight is Thursday evening when I'm recording this. You may just hear my kids. They're in the other room. After they shower and bathe, each of them, make them bring down their dirty laundry, well, their clothes from the day, so we can wash them. And they're good at doing that. So that makes me happy that they do that. We teach them things so that, you know, when they're older, they know how. Like my son learned how to sweep. And he's really good at it too. I don't have him do it every day. Obviously, I do it too. But some days he'll help and pitch in, and he gets an allowance. So some days I just do it if I have, you know, gotten everything caught up and it's running a little later. He'll help. So this morning we had donuts again for breakfast because my husband bought a huge, like, dozen of them, and I don't know why, but it was very nice of him. But we have leftovers, you know, and they were still really soft. We each have one. We had one yesterday with milk. So the kids are getting treats this week. And after that, I rearranged my whole living room, dusted everything. Cleaned the wood floor. We have hardwood floors throughout our house. We don't have any carpet in any room. So yeah, and I rearranged the furniture because it's about that time again. I don't rearrange my furniture all the time. I honestly probably do it. I do it actually once every 3 months. You know, we still sweep, mop, vacuum. Well, actually, I do have carpet. Carpet's in going down my basement stairs. We used to have carpet in our basement, but then we got new flooring in there, and it looks way better than the carpet. So yeah, I did that, and you know, you just like try to dust weekly, but rearranging furniture I probably do once every 3 months. And I did that today because I felt like it. It's like, well, it's getting close to summer. I usually do with the seasons. Like, if it's close to spring, I'm going to rearrange. If it's close to summer, I'll rearrange. If it's close to fall, I'm going to rearrange. It just feels so good when I rearrange the furniture. So we did that, and we had lunch. My daughter wanted a sandwich with a side of fruit and some Cheez-Its. My son wanted leftover taco soup because he loves it. My husband had that too. And he also wanted a side of fruit and some carrot sticks, and he is growing. He is like, he's so skinny mini, so tiny, but he's growing so much. His metabolism is so high, which mine was. He can eat and eat and eat. And I made myself a really nice salad. I just did lettuce, green pepper, tomato, did some cheese, shredded cheese, and I like hummus in my salad. That may sound weird, but I do like hummus in my salad. So I put some hummus in there, and then I put a little bit of dressing, and I do pepper sometimes on my salad. So that's what I did for what we had. And it was so good. So good. I enjoyed it. So then after that, got all done eating. Everybody ate. My husband's working still. The kids and I went to the park because if we walk around our whole lake, it's probably, well, I know it's over a mile. I don't know if it's quite 2 miles. It might be 2 or 1.5. But halfway around our lake, there's a park. So I can see it literally across the lake from my backyard. So we go to that park. So that's what we went to today. And it was actually, there was a lot of people at the lake just hanging out, talking. It was a beautiful day. Some people probably having lunch, But there was no kids at the park, so my kids had a good time there. There was one girl that was there, not very long though. And my daughter just wants to be friends with everyone, She's not even preschool yet. She goes up to everybody and is like, "Hi, friend. Want to play?" Like, she loves making friends. She loves kids. My son is the same too. He'll be friends with pretty much anyone. That's nice. And one time we were at the park, a lady thanked me for letting my kids play with her granddaughter, and I was like, "No, it's fine. My kids love to play with other kids." So yes, we were at the park today. Hardly anyone there. Our city was mowing, which I appreciate them. They keep our city nice and clean when they mow. And they mow the parks, and it's a big area by the lake, so they were mowing. But all the stuff that blows around, and I like being pregnant. I don't usually single sneeze. With this pregnancy, I do a lot of double sneezing, like they're one right away. So, even outside of my house, I do the double sneeze. It's like just all the stuff blowing around. But yeah, we were there for, I brought water bottles because, goodness, it was warm. The park is pretty much in direct sunlight though. Like the temperatures weren't like super hot, but it felt super hot. It was like 72 when we were there because I checked my phone. We were there for about 40 minutes. We were going to stay a little bit longer, but my kids were hot. They're like, "Mom, it's hot." They were drinking all their water that I put in a little bag for us, so they had it that I could put on my back. So I was like, "Okay, we can go home and have a popsicle." So we came home. I had them dump out their shoes before they came in the house because they're full of sand, playing in the park. And I came in and they had a fudgicle. I'm surprised my son had it. Like, he's not a big chocolate eater. He never has been. But lately I think he's starting to like it. Because he even had a chocolate donut with sprinkles today. And I was like, whoa. I had they call it like a 20 calorie pop. They're from Aldi. To me, they remind me of kind of like a yogurt bar. I don't know. I guess I didn't read it. My husband picked them up. But they're really soft and really good, especially on a hot day. Like I said, it wasn't like super hot, but it felt like it. The heat. And then we came home and my son wanted to draw in color, and that's what he did till about supper time. My daughter was kind of in the backyard playing. I could see her. I was sitting in the porch watching her. And she'd come in and play with other toys, and she would just do a bunch of stuff. And we had supper. I made tacos tonight. I had some leftover rice with like chicken in it and beans and like rotel. It was like some dish I made not that long ago, and we had some leftovers, so I'm like, I'm gonna heat that up with our tacos, and we can throw it on your taco if we want that, because I cooked ground beef too. Well, me and my husband had that on ours, and it was really good. And then we make homemade salsa, so we had that. I chopped up some lettuce and tomato. We had shredded cheese, and I put ranch on my taco. I know it sounds weird, maybe, but I do with like salsa, or like we had this, I think it's called Roja sauce we got from Aldi. That's really good too. So I had all that, and it was delicious. My daughter ate all her food. She just had taco meat, like ground beef, shredded cheese, some fruit. I always give my kids fruit or a vegetable with their supper. She had some fruit and some chips, because she doesn't like flour tortillas. She used to love them, and I don't know what, she just didn't like them anymore. So that was that. I don't know if that's a leaf or part of the tree. It might be. I think that's going to be a leaf, because if I look at it, it doesn't look like it lines up. So I might do that. And my son, he ate his, he just doesn't like lettuce, so I didn't put lettuce, and he had everything on his. Oh, besides the rice, I guess. He likes that rice, but he didn't want it for supper. Gave him some blackberries on the side, and he wanted some chips too, so I gave him some, like the tortilla scoops. We usually use those too for tacos if the kids don't want to eat a tortilla. My son always does, but my daughter doesn't. So yeah, that was pretty good. We even have some leftovers, which is weird because we normally don't, but we had that rice too, so that's filling. And we haven't made tacos in a while. We usually try to do that at least once a month. Make tacos at home. But we hadn't in a while, and I was like, that sounds so good. So that's what we did, and it was delicious. So what do you guys think so far? I think I might go over this brown a little bit more, this saddle brown. I feel like it's almost, I don't know, maybe I'll go over it again with another brown. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. But I am loving it so far. Just simple coloring. Now, I've been thinking about this night sky. I don't know if I'm going to do a black. I think I might do like some purpley colors and see how it turns out. It might not even look that good, but why not, right? Or like a really dark, dark blue. I don't know. We'll see when we get there what we are going to do. So me and my husband, we're actually still trying to think of baby boy name. Now, I remember with my son, it took us, my oldest, it took us a while to think of a name until we both agreed. Because we have disagreements on names, and some, like, my husband thinks of stuff, like, random stuff. When I mention a name, he'll be like, really, this and this? And I'm like, okay. And then he'll be like, you gotta remember they're gonna be going to school. And I guess I don't think of that stuff. My husband always is on top of it, on everything. Speaking of that, it's pretty funny. So today, my daughter is playing in the porch. My husband's just about done with work. She has her camper, her little Barbie camper, and it's open, and she knows how to close it. But she went in there, into the living room. She'll be right back. I said, okay. So she went downstairs to talk to her dad. And she had her dad close it for her. She comes back and she goes, Mom, Dad fixed my camper. I said, well, why didn't you have Mommy do that? She goes, because you're not really good at fixing things. Well, stinker. She's probably right, though. My husband's the fixer. Me, I'm just, whoops. Try to, but I might not be the best. She's funny. She makes me laugh. Today after lunch, after we came back from the park, she had that fudgesicle all over her face and arm. Ugh. Scrubbed her up. It was so funny. She had a bath tonight, so. She had a long day, though, because she was starting to get a little moody. And the walk home from the park was starting to get her, I think, that she was getting tired. Okay, let me see. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go, excuse me. I think I'm just going to go in like this on this side. And we'll see how it turns out. I have been trying to stay up a little bit later each night, even though I'm tired, to catch up on videos. There's so many videos and content creators that I love that I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up. But I go back and watch what I can. Sometimes I'll watch the new one first and go back. Because I love them so much that I don't want to miss a video, but, you're busy. You can't, I got things I have to do first before I watch those videos. Except for last night, I was reading. And that book was so good. I'm not done with it. I'm not even close. But it's nice that if you have Prime Reading and you have a Kindle, or if you have the Kindle on your iPad, maybe even on your phone. I don't ever use it on my phone. I had it on my phone. I don't think I have it anymore on there. That book is really good. It's for free. Every month, Amazon has free books for Prime Reading, it's called. So you can use that too if you don't want to buy any books, if you find something interesting. I use the library too. I read my books. I do a wide variety of reading, I guess. Yeah, but I didn't want to put that book down last night. But I was like, oh my goodness, it's getting so late. My kids are usually early risers too, usually. So how's the weather where you're at? Like I mentioned before, it's like 72 when we're at the park, but I think it was supposed to get to 76, 78. I don't know. I wasn't out after that. Probably did because it was warm. I had all my windows open. I love having my patio doors open. And the screen, is wide open. The screen is closed, but, it's open. So that we get fresh air, and it comes like living on a lake. You get a nice breeze, I should say. is super nice. So it's really nice to sit on the porch then. It's a 3-season. It's not like it's a 4-season. That would be really nice, but what a fun picture. This picture's been so much fun. Just kind of going around through this a little bit. Because I guess I kind of feel like that. Going in it with this color a little bit. I love the birds. Really, I truly love the birds. They are so pretty. I love them. I love the colors. We got our new infant seat and stroller, which still I can't stop thinking like, oh my goodness, we're having another baby. Still kind of in, you know, like, oh. I always wanted a big family, but I didn't think it was happening, so it did happen, and we're very blessed. I guess because maybe both kids are going to be in school, so it's kind of, I don't know. Okay, so let's see for these sky. I think I'm going to do like purpley pink, maybe a light blue. I'm looking at the back of this because I don't know. See if I can find this dark orchid color and see what that looks like. Ooh. Pale magenta, what is that? Oh, that's too dark for me, I think, maybe. Okay, I like that color. Oh, I'm scared. We're gonna see what it looks like. Find this pink. And maybe we'll see, because I don't know if it's gonna be the kind of purpley I want. Maybe like a pale purple too. Okay, so these are the colors that I'm going to probably use for the sky, and I don't know how I want to do it yet. We're just going to go with it, and if it doesn't look good, that's okay. We're just winging it. Kind of like a pretty, I always think of like galaxy colors. I don't know why. Okay, we'll see. That might look okay. We'll see. So kind of get up there a little bit. I might have to go over it some more. So tomorrow we're supposed to get thunderstorms. And then Saturday and Sunday we were supposed to, but now it's saying Saturday is supposed to be nice, so. But Sunday still have storms, so we'll see. It'd be nice if one of the days are nice, but if it's not, no big deal. But I like to get the kids out on the weekend. Dad doesn't have to work, so it's always nice for all of us to do something outside or we always try to be outside as much as possible when it's no school or, you know. Or the summer. Here's some down here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go in with this color and see how this goes. Maybe a little too dark. We'll see. Ooh, out there. See, that's what I don't like about that folded part. Move that out of the way there. That looks kind of cool. I don't know. Get this color in here and see what this does to it. They almost look similar, so it might not be too bad. I wonder if I have, oh, I don't have that down here, I don't think. I'm gonna say if I had my gold, I don't have my markers down here, they're upstairs. My big tote of them because I've been coloring, working on my whip when I get the chance. So I thought if I did like gold shining, but I might bleed through. I wonder if I have a gold gel pen, but it probably is dried out. Probably, so we'll just leave that then. So let me see what I have for yellows here and what I want to use. Okay, so I got a butter yellow. I don't want a dark yellow. That butter yellow would be pretty. Maybe yellow. So here's yellow. Butter yellow. Oh, I really like that color. There's so many pictures I want to color, but so little time, right? Always. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a little bit down here. Maybe go like that and get the butter yellow in there. So you work with what you have, and my markers aren't near me right now, so. And I wouldn't want it to bleed through, so let's use these. Because these are double-sided books. Unless you have a certain marker that won't bleed through. So today, my kids actually slept in again. It doesn't happen. I could not sleep for the life of me last night. Like, I was like, I better go to bed. I fell asleep for a while right away, of course, but then, God, it wasn't that much long later. Sorry. I was tossing so much. So much. Kind of get comfortable. But they slept until like 8, a little after 8, and I was so shocked. They've been playing so hard though too so far on my son's break, and it's been really nice. I wonder if I do a little yellow around, try to maybe. I'll see. Maybe they ain't gonna work very good. Kinda did a little bit. See if that goes around here a little bit. Kinda makes it stand out a little bit. Kind of give it a little shine around. Okay, I went around this one, I think. Oops, sorry, hit my little stand thing ahead of me. So yeah, that's gonna be our picture. That's what we colored. What do you guys think? That's gonna be it for tonight. The book is Up in the Air, an adult coloring book, Creatively Calm Studios. If you like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd love to chat with you. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Keep smiling and happy coloring. Bye.